And what is up, guys? Deaders98 back again for another video. And as you can see by the title, this is my WWE Summerslam 2012 match card predictions. These are just predictions I'm just gonna be starting to do, I believe, for the Big 4 pay-per-views, possibly Classic 5 if they bring back King of the Ring. But here we go. So the first match that I see that they could do would be Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho. And as you can see on SmackDown, they've been building up for this lately, and I honestly think it would be a really good opener because, first of all, it would be really good to open the show with the guy who won the SmackDown Money in the Bank, so that way you remember him also. And I think, because usually you remember the first guy to come out on a show, and I think it's pretty cool that we're actually going to see them have a match. I think this match will be really good because Ziggler can definitely go. We all know Jericho can go, so I'm really happy to see that this match might potentially happen. So this is my prediction. I would really love to see this. Please tell me if you would love to see this, because I know I definitely would. I imagine they'd actually have Jericho probably go over here, especially since Jericho really hasn't done much, but I could see them putting Jericho over here, and I could also see them maybe not ending this fairly, maybe ending it in like Ziggler leaving the ring or something. But regardless, I think it would be a really good match to see. It'll be a very, very good opener to get the crowd hyped up for this song. And on to the second match that I'm predicting will happen is Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, we have seen this before, but honestly, I don't think we got to see a full-fledged feud. I want to see it happen, actually, and after that, Rey Mysterio could get a push because WWE is planning to push him big time. But I actually think Rey Mysterio is going to get his first pay-per-view win in his return at this pay-per-view, and it's probably going to be against Del Rio, especially since they've been making Del Rio look unbelievably strong lately. So I think this would be a cool match to see. I would actually like to see Del Rio take it. I'm probably one of the only guys who actually likes Del Rio, but I think the thing is Rey Mysterio needs to get a pay-per-view win, and I think this is the best opportunity you can give it to him at SummerSlam. And it's in California, which is where he's from, so that's good. And I think he's probably going to take it because after this win, he's probably going to be able to get a push to the world title because they really want to push Rey Mysterio on potentially his last run. I think this will be actually a cool match to see because both of them, they actually have history, and we've seen them wrestle before, so we know that they can go. The only thing is people are going to be complaining, but I honestly don't mind it. I want to see a full-fledged feud happen, though. I don't want Rey Mysterio to just get a win and then get pushed. I want this to be a feud. So that's the second match. Please let me see. Please let me know if you want to see this match. I would actually like to see it. I'm not sure about you guys. Please tell me if you'd like to see it. And as well as all the other matches. Then the third match that I'm predicting to happen is the Primetime Players versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth for the Tag Team Championships. I'm honestly looking forward to this. I'm pretty sure the Primetime Players will take it. Like, one thing WWE's been doing lately that's been really bad is throwing two black guys together and calling them a legit tag team. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth are not a good tag team, and you can't say they are. It's just Kofi Kingston has been in this tag team division and the mid-card division for years because of Randy Orton. And basically, R-Truth is Evan Bourne's fill-in guy. I mean, way more things that they could have done with both of these guys, but they just throw them both together because they're both black, and boom, we got a good tag team. That's what WWE says. But, you know, and you guys are probably saying, oh, what are you doing, saying the Primetime Players aren't like that? Well, the Primetime Players actually have matching ring gear. They come out to one theme, and they come out to a manager who knows both of them. They have their own individual thing, and they actually are relative to each other. I mean, they're a legit tag team. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth aren't. So I'm really pulling for Primetime Players here, and I actually think they will take it here. And they are the number one contenders, so this match is basically official. So yeah. And please tell me if you want to see it or not. I personally want to see it, and I want to see the Primetime Players win the belts. And so another match I think WWE is going to do, and I'm predicting that will happen, is Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. Some sort of a street fight, no holds barred sort of deal. I like the way that they've almost been trying to, say that this match is going to happen. They've had Paul Heyman go out there and piss everybody off because they hear Lesnar's music, think they're going to see Lesnar, and no, it's Heyman. I kind of like it because when he does come out, you're gonna be like, damn, that's Brock Lesnar. And Paul Heyman's been a boss on the mic when he goes out there. So, I mean, it's been entertaining. They're saving Brock's appearances while they're at it, so it's a good decision by WWE. And I think this match, it depends, and I've talked to Chase Oliver about this match, and he's like, ooh, it's a fake fight. Triple H is going to win. It's going to be a fake fight. I don't think it's going to be some sort of UFC thing. I think it'll be anything more, some of a no holds barred or some sort of hardcore match. Maybe last man standing or something, even though I don't think they'd put that in there right away. I think it's going to be a good match. I think there's going to be two big guys putting each other through hell in the match. I don't think it's going to be some fake UFC fight. I don't know. I kind of want to see it, so I'm happy to see it. I think it'll definitely happen, so yeah. Deaders98, please tell me if you want to see this match. And another match I could see them putting on this card is Sheamus, the World Heavyweight Champ, versus Randy Orton. Because Randy Orton's suspension is coming to an end, so I definitely think that WWE is going to try and put Randy Orton in this match so they could, try and make us remember him. Maybe not like, it's not like people are forgetting about it, but to remember that he's still there and he's still an impact on SmackDown. Because Sheamus has been kicking some serious ass on SmackDown, and I actually think Sheamus is definitely believable to beat Randy Orton. He's believable to beat, like, everybody on the roster right now, except for maybe, I don't know, Cena or Triple H or something. But the thing is with Sheamus, I think if he beats Randy Orton, he'll solidify his spot as a top guy on SmackDown. I think that's exactly what WWE wants to do with him. I just think Sheamus is such a boss right now on SmackDown. He's been dominating that. If we put Randy Orton in this match, it'll actually be cool, because a lot of guys think of Randy Orton as a top guy on SmackDown. Sheamus is technically the top guy to me, and during Randy Orton's 60-day suspension, Sheamus has been kicking some serious ass. And I just think WWE could put this together, and people would actually enjoy it because of Randy Orton being in it. People enjoy it because Sheamus being in it. I don't hate Randy Orton like everybody else does because of what Off the Rope Show said. But, I mean, I don't really hate him as much as everybody else says, but I think it would be pretty cool to see him in this match, even though, I mean, still, this is, how many title shots has he gotten? The point is, I think it would be a cool match to see. I want Sheamus to win, though. If Randy Orton wins, I'd be pissed. But I think it would definitely be a cool match to see, and I think a lot of people will be into it. And now that WWE's been starting to build up for SummerSlam, and on Raw 1000, they had The Rock show up, and he basically announced that the Royal Rumble, whoever is the WWE champion is going to be facing The Rock in that segment on Raw right after the wedding. Basically, he gave, Daniel Bryan the rock bottom, and then CM Punk walked off. Like, The Rock walked off, and CM Punk was left in the ring. And I actually think they're going to let CM Punk hold the title till then. They might mix it, like, and give Cena it, and then Cena lose it again and, kill the prestige like they usually do. But I definitely think Punk is going to be the guy to face The Rock at the Royal Rumble, especially because of what happened on Raw, if you haven't seen it. Basically, The Rock was going for the people's elbow, and CM Punk came in and fucked it up, which is awesome because, I mean, CM Punk's been boring as shit for 8 months. To see him come back, give The Rock a clothesline, and interrupt, his signature move, which is really cool. Because you don't really see guys interrupt, like, the 5-knuckle shuffle all the time, or you see guys interrupt the people's elbow all the time. And CM Punk interrupted both, so, I mean, that's very cool that happened. And I think, this match is definitely possible, and I think it will happen. I think they'll probably let him wrestle for about 15 minutes, and then they'll have The Rock come in and hit CM Punk with the rock bottom. And I just think it's almost reminiscent to WrestleMania 27. But the thing is, though, is that it's almost like Cena's the third wheel in this, so it's not all revolving around Cena, and you can't say it is. I think in the grand scheme of things, it will be revolving around Cena, because I do think that we probably will have a later WrestleMania, and we will be having Rock versus Cena at 29, and we're going to have Punk versus Cena at the Royal Rumble. I definitely think this match is the match that will happen. Out of all of these, I definitely think this match has the most chance of happening. And I actually think it'll be cool, even though it's, something we saw last summer. I really actually don't want to see the match. I just want to see The Rock come in and and get Punk, yeah, to get the build up for the Royal Rumble going. And I think that'll be really cool. So I'm Deaders98. Please comment below and give me a video response or whatever. Tell me what you think will happen at this SummerSlam, and also tell me what do you think of my picks for the card. And yeah, I'm Deaders98. Peace out.